how did you first get involved with music? Was it, I guess it was, you know, your family, right?
I suppose there was always music around. My father would be a huge music fan, and he would be musical, and he started playing guitar, and you know I used his guitar when I started playing first, and it was his record collection that I kind of just would always be putting records on all the time, and he had a huge diverse range, you know, so I listened to everything like jazz, folk, blues, country, everything, you know, it was just literally everything in it. And I think that's what's really helped me kind of get some way original, because a lot of people, I think, and especially for kids who are just hearing only pop music on the radio, they don't know that there's another side or another 50,000 sides to music out there, you know, and it's hard because if they don't have somebody there who's directing them, you know, it's you're just being, you know, it's tunnel visioned. Right. So.
I was talking to a previous guest, and she said she loves the Beatles music, and I always thought it's unusual, you know, for someone, a younger generation, you know, in their 20s.
I love to hear that. When I hear that, I go, yes, yes, but I'm so happy that they know who the Beatles are.
And she said her father, when she was reading when she was learning piano, her father always got her Beatles music to learn on, and it was more for him, she thought. But she really
still, they're lovely songs to be doing, because I remember starting to play piano, and it was boring tunes, and you're like, oh God, I don't want to be doing this, you know. So I didn't stick at that. So, but once I got the guitar, I was 16 really. It was older, you know. But once I had it, 4 months later I started writing. So it was obviously that was my thing, you know. I just needed something to help, I suppose. And I was one of these people who thought, I'll never write a song. Those people that write songs, they're so amazing. How do they do it? You know. Yeah. You still can never say never.
That's great. And what type of music is your style? You know, is it?
Well, I still think that it's
country,
folk rock.
Folk rock.
I still think it's that. I mean, Americana is so broad. I really don't think I am that, because I think it's mostly based in country, but they wouldn't define it as that. It's based in roots music, and I mean, I would be based in roots music, which is, you know, folk, country, blues, jazz. You know what I mean? They're roots music. So. I don't know. But it's funny, one of the reviews for my latest album called Siobhan O'Brien, he says, oh, the genre gymnastics that were going on. So I thought, okay. So that's basically all my influences coming in, you know, which is nice. Yeah.
So you have 2 CDs, and one is just recently released.
Yes, I just launched it in my hometown in May before I came out. Yeah.
Wonderful. And so you're playing a lot of that music on your tour here?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And that's why I want to do these songwriter gigs, you know, so that you can expose the music to that, because I did a lovely gig in the Scratcher Sessions last night. It's just, you know, there's only a few people there, but it's just everyone's listening, and they're there just for one purpose, you know, and it's really nice. It's really nice.
I should attend one of those.
You should come to the Rockwood Music Hall
on
Wednesday.
I've written it down on my calendar.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's great that you're here in New York City, because I've listened to your music, you know, on YouTube and through your website. Yeah, and so wonderful. You have a very pure voice.
Thank you. Thanks.
And I support the Irish, being Irish myself.
Cool. Broderick is very Irish.
Who are some of your musical influences outside of your family?
Well, probably the great songwriters, you know, and then I like a lot of female artists, you know, obviously. But then, you know, Joni Mitchell is just a goddess.
Isn't she wonderful? Yeah.
Then I suppose Bob Dylan and Neil Young, Leonard Cohen, and then it's hard to find new artists now that you can really, you know, hold. It's the icons, the iconic stuff is kind of gone, I think, you know. So, but yeah, just great songwriters. I mean, you can always learn from them, you know.
And you even actually got to meet Bob Dylan.
I did, yeah.
Tell us about that.
Oh, that's when I used to be a stalker. Well, we were at the same hotel that he was staying in. It was 20 years ago, and I fully intended to go up and meet him. I just innocently thought, I'm just going to go up and meet him and just give him the tape, and that's the way it's going to happen. And I think just because I was so naive about it, it actually happened. So I saw him coming out of the hotel, and I just said, oh, hi, Bob, can I give you a tape? I don't want to annoy you, I'll go away, I just want to give you a tape. And he was having none of it, and he was pulling the hood over his face, going, no, don't want to be talking to her. So I said it again and he wasn't interested. And then I went, hey, look it, I sing. I think I stamped my foot. And he said, well, sing for me, so. So I sang, babe, I'm gonna leave you, tell you when I'm gonna leave you. It's an old Negro spiritual. And he said, sing another verse. So, he, you know, I don't know, he liked it. And I suppose he knew the song too. And he said, let's walk this way. So we walked up and down Lansdowne Road, which was in Dublin. And I was singing him these songs the whole time, because when I'm in a conversation with somebody and if a word comes up and it's in a song and I know the song, I'll start singing the song. So that's kind of what happened. And he just thought that was great crack. And yeah, then I was teaching him Irish, and we walked to the gig and he brought me into the gig, and then I sang a verse of The Fox Went Out on a Chilly Night. And he said, hey, maybe you'll sing that with me. And I went, oh, no. I don't know all the verses. And he goes, maybe you will, maybe you won't, and that's okay too. He was lovely, you know, he was really nice. Like,
how long ago was this?
It was about 20 years ago, yeah.
It's a great story.
So I mean, that's only the tip of the iceberg. He brought me along and brought me up to the side of the stage and had me sing for all the people at dinner later on. And
anybody else at that dinner? Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was Bono from U2 and Edge from U2, and there was Chrissie Hynde and Elvis Costello, Caught O'Riordan, who used to be the bass player in the Pogues. So yeah, he told them he just met me and will you just sing for them? So
how exciting!
I sang a Harry Chapin song.
Wow,
yeah.
That's great.
So he was very nice to me. Yeah,
that's great.
It was nice for your confidence, when you're starting out to kind of get.
Oh, someone especially on that level.
Yeah,
really nice,
really nice.